welcome to the training of Grow Together New Age. And we are live on Facebook. Here on live, Raphael Bendor and myself, Netanel El-Kabetz. You seeing both of us on live on Facebook. And we are here to get ready and to be prepared and to be on the same page with same actions or similar actions to be taken for results that we are looking to create in our organization and to help more people to consume better health. And we know that mindset is one of the skills that we need to develop as human beings, and as a brand partners, each of us can share with each other about what we can do, and this is what we are doing today over here. Raphael, welcome. Do you want to say some words?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Africa. Good evening to all our partners. Good evening, Netanel. It's great to see you all. I hope you all watching us, who's ever gonna join the call here in Zoom or in Facebook Live. And even if you're watching this recording, please watch it till the end. It's gonna be a short session, but a very important session. So I encourage you to watch it till the end and message us once you finished watching it. Okay, so Netanel is going to start with a few announcements, and I'll carry on.
All right. So weekend be coming to be over, and our weekend was yesterday and a couple days ago. And myself and Roy have been visiting with the teams in Israel in a convention in Elat, is the southest city in Israel, and we got together to discuss and to be sharing and getting information how we can expand our business, how what is coming, what's the next steps, and we would like to give you some updates. So basically, very important for us as leaders that you will get involved with our Facebook groups. So this is the first group for customers. It goes Grow Together the Journey. And the other group that I would like to show you is the Grow Together Academy. In this group, we are sharing a lot of information about our future plans, about our trainings, about some information and messages that from Israel we are sharing with you. So we would like to see you participating, adding and tagging your brand partners that in our own teams. And it's important that you will know that every Sundays we having this kind of training of updating about the new plans, and I will call it as Sunday Power Sunday. What is the correct grammar for it? Sunday Power. So Sunday Power So Sunday Power for our getting tools to get better in the skills in the business, and for that we are going to have Raphael with us and myself and Roy and Cheryl and Shamla, the leaders coming in front and giving you the advices and what they are doing for their own success in the business. And some important note, I have important note about next month, and we are getting ready from today. We have started from few days ago, but if you're watching it now, so you start today. And the 2nd of May, we are having an event with Team Sales. It's going to be a huge event that we are going to discuss about quick, about what is this platform, what is new in this platform, and how you can get the access to it, and how we can basically make a business, an extra business, and earn twice from what we are doing. We will send you some messages about covers, about pictures, about this event and how to take the steps. And for the next future steps, we got Raphael that helping us to do the network social marketing, and we would like to I would like to introduce you and would like to introduce him to you because I'm learning from him a lot. He's teaching me and advising me about how to do the looking stuff in the internet. So it's a pleasant for me to bring him to the stage. Raphael, how are you doing?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. It's very exciting, team sales. We're gonna have team sales very soon, as you said, on May. And till then, we got a lot of work because all of us, we want to bring as many people as we can to this event. The announcement it could be life changing. Seriously, it could be life changing for all of us, especially all of you and anyone that you know that ever has been to network marketing. A lot of things happening in the world right now. If you noticed, beside the what they call pandemic, and beside the many political movements and shifts that happening, currency shifts, a lot of things are happening, and it's time to get a hold of all the information and get good positions when the times are changing, because the time for change is happening now. It's been happening for the last 2 years, and it's only accelerating. So all of you, you already got the opportunity. You are already distributors in a great company, and the opportunity that comes our way is amazing. So don't miss it, and stay tuned for all the messages coming from Netanel and Roy. So that's one thing. The second thing, I'm gonna do a really short tutorial, just a short guidance. And before I do it, I want to say, I've been to network marketing in a few companies throughout my lives, and I've learned many things from all of my uplines. And whoever's got into network marketing just a bit before you, but studied and got into all the Zoom calls, got into the instructions, got into the trainings. These people, they've got a lot to learn from. So in our group, we got Netanel and Roy that took leadership and doing great work. So that's your first source for knowledge. And beside that, just like them and just like myself, we try to learn from the best in the field, the best in the world. So my first recommendation for you is, as much as you can, go on YouTube, find Eric Worre, find Fraser Brooks, find Team Sales, of course. Find Team Sales has got great series of instructions that has been delivering lately, and it's updated nearly daily. There's so much to learn, and you can learn a lot from these people. And the thing is, which is very important, don't just be a watcher. Don't just watch. Don't just look at the video and say, that's a great idea, and then go to the next video, because you're missing out. The thing in all this training is that you have to take action. When you see something new and you think it looks great, it sounds great, if you don't try it, it doesn't change anything. It's worthless, because if you're just going to the next video, it's worthless. So what we're gonna do now is actually a training I've learned from Fraser Brooks, which is very simple, and Eric Worre teaches something similar. They all got something similar, and you might have heard it before, but I want to show you today how easy it is to get new prospects, either as customers or for distributors, or anything you want to go ahead to get your business going. So I'm going to share screen, and please, if you're watching this now, if you're watching the recording or you're watching it live, if you're watching the recording, you can stop the recording. If you're watching now, you can do it as I speak, and you can either go back to it later and start doing it step by step. Okay, so what we're going to do today called F.A.M. Okay, and Fraser Brooks called it as an abbreviation, or the start of the word family, because we're trying to get strangers into friends and friends into family. That's how he says it, and I actually really like this concept, because when we work together and we build a business together, we get much closer to each other. And it's better to have a closer friend than a faraway relative. And over here we're working together. So FAM stands for find, add, and message. And we're doing that on social media, we're doing it on Facebook, and so we're trying to find people, we're adding them as our friends in Facebook, and we're messaging them. And what I've done, this is something everyone can do. It's just, if you've got a Google account, if you've got a Gmail account, you can open the Gmail Drive, and it's this little button somewhere. I think if you click on that, no. Well, if you're on your Gmail account and you click on these buttons here, it will open all this menu, and in this menu you just go to Drive, and in Drive you can open your own Word text document. And in this Word text you can start by copying what I wrote here, and then change it the way you feel is better for the way you speak. It doesn't have to be a word by word, it doesn't have to be a letter by letter, just get the principle. And the principle is to make it very simple. You make it simple when you have a script. When you have something which is script and you only change a few things, it's much easier, and you just go copy paste. So this exercise, and I dare you to take this exercise, I dare you to do it. If you'll do it, you'll see that in a 1 week time things will change in your business. And I'll do it right now with you. Now I normally do it, I do it a lot in Hebrew here in Israel. So we speak Hebrew, we write in Hebrew. But what I'm going to do now with you, I'm going to do it in English. And what I've done is, well, you go to your Facebook page, and if you click on here and you just search for something, you search for a group. You start by going to groups, and I'm gonna look for a health group. Okay, so if I'm just typing health and I click and I go down to groups, and it will show me all kinds of groups that are talking health. And earlier today I've joined into a few groups. I'm looking for groups that have many people, 43k members, 55k members, 284k members. Okay, so if you thought you've got no one to talk to, there you go. Thousands and thousands of people in groups that are interested in nutrition, interested in health, and all these people are people that would love to hear from you. Okay, so what you do, you find a group. Before I click, and you can actually, if you hover on top of the name of the group, this thing will pop up, and you just can click join group. But normally what I do, because I know a lot of Facebook groups are full of spam, I normally do a right click and then I open it in a different tab just to see what's in the group. Okay, I don't want to get into a group where there's too much spam, or it's the title is health but the content is not. So I go through here and I see what's going on here. So I can see all these different posts, and I see these guys are talking about health, and it looks very interesting. Okay, so I click join group, and I choose obviously my profile, and normally, you see, you joined. I get this message. So it took me a second to join this group with 60,000 members. 60,000 members. So now we're doing find, add, and message. Okay, so who am I finding? Well, I can find this lady here, Sumaya Kahati. And again, before I add her, I found her, so I'm adding her, and then I'm going to message. But just before I do that, again, there's a lot of fake profiles in Facebook, especially in this group, spamming the groups, and I don't want to spend my efforts in vain. So I go and I do a right click and I open it in a different tab just to have a look who's the person. Okay, so I look at that, and again, what I'll see, the first thing I'll see will be her latest post, the one I've seen before. What I can do now, if I'll click these three buttons over here, I'll be able to click view main profile, because I want to see if it's a real profile. So I click that, and then I can see, okay, that looks more like a real profile, proper images of a person, a few posts, So it doesn't matter if I understand everything, it doesn't matter if I'm connected to everything, but it does matter that it's not a fake account. Okay, so once I've got that, okay, so we've got Samoya, and I can see now that she lives in India, and maybe some of her interests, and that's great. Okay, so I found her, that's F, now I'm adding her, that's A, and now I'm going to be messaging her. So how am I going to be messaging her? How am I going to reach out? How am I going to contact a person that I don't know, and how can I do it elegantly? So I click the message button, and I go back to my scripts. And in my scripts, I can use the first one, and I copy that, and I go to the message, I go back to a profile, where was that? This one over here, and I put the text. Now, before I click enter, I want to make sure it's a personalized text. So instead of hi name, obviously I'm going to change it into her name. Okay, hey Sumaya, so I wrote her name. I found you in a group, and I put the name of the group because no one likes to get a message out of the blue and they don't know how we got there. Okay, so the group is called health, and so I'm just gonna put I found you in a health group. I thought it would be cool to connect. How are you? And that's all I have to do for now. Okay, that's really all I have to do now. What I want to do, I want to start creating relationship. I want to start creating engagement. I want to start creating, some interest. So that person will look up in my profile, or he's going to start chatting. We're going to start a conversation in which I'm going to lead eventually to presenting the idea of a product or a service, or an opportunity. Okay, so all you have to do, first day, and here I go send, and that's it. I don't know what's going to happen, and it doesn't matter what's going to happen. It doesn't matter what's going to happen. It doesn't matter what her reaction will be. I will do, but the next action I will take is going to be by her reaction, obviously. If there will be a reaction, if she doesn't react, she doesn't write anything back, that's fine, that's 100% fine, because once I've done that, what do? I go back to the group and I look for another person. Okay, I look for another person. Now, if I want to make the conversation, one of the things people like is when you compliment them. So I can write to Samoya about that post she wrote. Well, I won't do it with Samoya. I can do it with someone else. So we'll leave her alone, and we'll go back to the group, and let's see someone else. Okay. I can even go in the comments. By the way, I don't have to go to the post. I can go straight to the people and find all the people. But I'd rather go through the post because I want to see someone active, and that will help me a lot. But even here in the comments, I can text this lady here that posted this healing music. So I could go to Xenia, and again I will right click and we'll open it in a new tab, and I'll go back here, the three dots over here. I'll go to view main profile to see her profile, and just to see that it's a real profile. I want to see where the latest posts are from, so I don't know, this one is from today, March 12th, so that's a month ago, but this is like many years ago, and 127, I don't know, I'm not sure, but it looks good enough, because sometimes people have their settings in a way that if you're not their friend, you don't see their post. So that counts for me as a legitimate profile. And again, I will first of all add. Well, I found it, F.A.M, found, add message. So now I'm messaging her. Again, I already got the copy paste from my document here. Remember the document? So I just took one of these and I'll take a different script I made, and let's see what I've made. I've got the hey name, I found you in a group, and I saw your post about, that's it. Okay, so that's the one I was looking for. So I can go like this, and I copy that, and I'll go back to her. So that's her, and I go over here. Now, many times people have names that we don't even know, okay, from around the world. There's different names, they are new for us, we're not used to them, we don't know how to pronounce them, sometimes we don't know how to write them right. So it's all copy paste. I can just highlight her name, because people love their name, everybody loves his name. Okay, so I paste her name, and hey Xenia, the way she writes it, I found you in a health group. Remember, it was a health group. Health group, and I saw your post about, and I write here what was it about, and it was about some about healing music. Okay, so I don't even have to know English. I can just copy paste the whole day. All I do is copy paste about healing music. And it wasn't her post, it was her, you call it a post, you call it a comment. I saw your comment in a post, about healing music. I really love, and here I can add a few of my own things to this copy paste, to the script I made. I always want to make it personalized. I really liked it. Okay, thought it would be good to connect. And here, ask a question. Well, I'll skip the ask a question for now, but I don't have to ask, a complicated question. Just how are you? How are you doing? How's things? Something simple. What we're doing here again is trying to connect to more people in a friendly way, in a friendly manner. We're just expanding our circle of people we know, and we'll let things happen. Okay, so I thought it would be good to connect, and I'll put it, how are you? Okay, and a send. That's it. That was easy. That was two people I've done. I've connected. I started the connection process, and I can do that all day. And if you sit for 1 hour, just 1 hour a day, and you go like that, and you find groups that you really like, find subject that you like, find things that and I go to health, and you can go to anything you're interested in. I'm interested in self motivation, and I can find many groups around the world talking about self motivation, and they have thousands and thousands of people. You can find groups about business if you're interested in business. And according to the group, I can create and start a conversation in the first message. Okay, but really what we have to put emphasis about is finding, adding, and messaging with a organized script, making sure we always change the name, adding where we found them from, what we liked about, or some kind of compliment to their action or the reason we're actually approaching them, and from there on we're going to let the conversation go. They'll approve us, they'll reply to our text, and then we go from there. Now, if you want to do something more direct and don't go around the bush with the messages like that, we really want to hit the pedal to the metal. We want to invite them. We want to go and invite them to see our product. We want to invite them to see our opportunity. We can get scripts ready for that. And so you can look at the stuff I've made, and you can just sit for a minute with yourself and write things for yourself. If you were to approach someone with a text message, how would you approach him? Just think about it for a few minutes, or how would you like to be approached? So again, your name is very important for all of us. Okay, so I'll show you this message I wrote here. So let's say I'll fix that. It's gonna be hey Roy, hey Netanel, hey John, hey Cheryl, hey anyone. Okay, this might be completely off here. Would you be open to checking out some more information on a game-changing product that I've been using? No worries if not, I just thought I would ask. Okay, so if you're going directly and you want to show them your product or your opportunity, you can do it. There's no reason you can't do it, but when you do it, put down this last sentence. No worries if not, or any way you want to put it, no worries if not, I just thought I would ask. So it's not so, you're not just coming at them. Okay, it's okay if you don't, I've got something very interesting for you, and it's okay if you don't, I just thought I'll ask. So it could be about the product, it could be about, have a look over here, I wrote, would you be open to check out some more information on a game-changing product that I've been using that have increased my cash flow? Would you like to know about a product that I've been using that have increased my cash flow? No worries if not, it's okay if not, I just thought I would ask. Okay, now statistically, if you do it an hour a day and you're approaching 20 people or 100 people during the day, copy paste, put their name, do all these little actions as I showed you, some people will be interested. And you can invite them to your next product presentation or opportunity presentation, okay, or the next seminar or a team sales webinar we're having. Okay, so all of that stuff can be done. You just need to think, sit with yourself for a few minutes before you're starting, get the sentences right, think how would you feel to get this message, and then you just go boom, 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 boom. Copy paste, next one. Copy paste, next one. Copy paste, next one. Okay. Now I want to show you another example, especially for products. And this is, what was it? I've just been to a group and I've already started doing, okay, that's a group, a medical health group. Okay, there's many groups about health and nutrition, and where people are consulting the group about their health. They show some health challenge they have, a problem they have, and they're asking for opinion. If someone knows something about how they can improve it, so many groups have that. And if you go to this kind of group and you see someone that's trying to find a solution to a problem, like this one here, okay, Golem Sidiku, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce, okay, so this guy got some problem with the skin and he's looking for a treatment. Now, if you can recognize something that you know that your product can help with, this is a great way to approach them. And the way most people will do it, Nafiu posted this post. Please, I need more explain endometritis, okay, which is a skin problem, and what the treatment of this. Okay, so that's what this information is looking, and most people will reply that they have, some kind of treatment or solution, and that's okay. But the better way is to connect. The better way is, once you found him, to add him and message him. Okay, so you found him, this guy's got a problem, you've got a solution, you add him and you text him. And for this kind of instances, what I do, again, I've got this text, these scripts ready. I don't have this one over here, I've got it in Hebrew, so I'll just start with what I have and I'll change it, and then I can add it to my scripts. So again, this one, I go to his profile, I want to see it's a legitimate person, it's not just a fake profile. View main profile over here, And okay, so looks like a legitimate profile. Okay, so I found that out, and I don't know what's happening here. So this guy, I can't add him, but if I could have, I would have added him, and then I message him, and I say, we'll just wait for open up, and we go, hey, Nafiu. Again, instead of all that, I'll write, I saw your post about, what was it about? It was about endometritis. Okay. In the, which group was that? Okay, and that's exactly how I do it. That's exactly how I do it. You know, and many people do it. You know, you don't have to use your brain too much, but you do have to take action. Okay, so I got, hey Nafio, I saw your post about endometritis in the medical health group. I think I have something that could help. Would you be interested to hear about it? Okay, so that's one way. You can, instead of that, you can actually, if you have some information, you're not selling them, you're educating them. Okay, we're not selling them, we're educating them about a solution we know about. So if I have like a video, if I've got a testimonial, if I've got something that really answers his question in a professional way, some information I got from the company, some training, or just a bit of information that can help him, I will put a link here and say, you know, maybe you should watch this. Or I've got a testimony about this customer or this friend or I heard of, or anything like that that could help him. Okay, so I want to get him intrigued. So again, hey Nafito, I saw your post about endometritis in the medical. I think I have something that could help. Would you be interested to hear about it? And then I go and I send it. Okay, and I send it. So this is all you have to do. This is all you have to do. You know, it's the first training, and there's many trainings like that. The thing is that you have to take action. See how simple that is. This script is not coming from anywhere. It's me sitting, you know, after a training like this and creating my own scripts in my own words, you know. And when you do that, you have time to go to Google and you find out that you wrote it in the correct way, you know. So your English is right. If you got a bit hard with English or with writing, especially with names of diseases, you know, you can copy, paste, and you put it, and you take your time. You've got time to get your message right. If you sit down for 1 hour, 1 hour a day, and you do that, and you go for about, in that hour, 20 people, you know, in this training, I don't know how long has it been now, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and with all the training, I found, added, and messaged 3 people. While I was talking, while I was explaining, while I was doing all this training. If I wasn't talking, I could have done 10 people by now. Or, you know, and if I'll keep on going for an hour, I'll do 20 in an hour. And 20 people in an hour, some of them will reply. So I'm starting a relationship, and I'm starting to get people from a list that is already there. I didn't have to write a list. The list exists. Every group in Facebook is a list of thousands of people. But we have to take action. We have to send them a message. It doesn't have to be public. It doesn't even have to be public at all. You know, doing it in public, do it in private. Do it in private, and you add them to your friends, and this way they'll see more of your content. they'll see more of who you are. Okay, it's very important that people will see who we are, that we are looking. There's a lot of scams out there, and it's very important for people that are doing good to be seen. And you don't have to show all the good that you're doing, but it's enough that you post a picture of yourself with a few good words, and they see that your page, your personal profile has good content, has good vibe in it, that you're a caring person, that you're a good person. People find it easier to connect, and then you can go to the next stage to introduce them your product or your opportunity. So I hope it was helpful, and please, if you watched it, please watch it again. Watch it again. Make your own scripts and take action. Take action. We've got a lot coming in the next few weeks, and it's going to be amazing. We're in an amazing era. So please take action. Thank you very much. Back to you, Netanel.
Raphael, thank you. That was amazing training. Amazing, amazing. I was learning from you how to do it practically on Facebook. We will share with them, if it's okay. We will share with them the word that you made with a script, that each of them will have those kind of script to add them, and you all of the brand partners will be able to start participate in this kind of group and start practicing on find, add, and message. And I'm definitely going to do that. I've been doing it for the past years, and it's time to come back into action. And I'm very excited. I already, while we have been talking, I've been texting to some people and invited them to our groups to tag them in the groups and for more information. And thank you very much for the way that you helped us to contact more people. And I'm definitely sure it will help to more people to find the actions that they are able to do in terms to contact the people and invite them to a presentation, to an event, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Thank you very much, Raphael. Another word that I want to say is that if you need any help privately, or if you need any assistance, please contact us on private. Like, comment, and share the post on Facebook, and invite more brand partners into our Facebook group. And we are looking to see you more and more on our weekly trainings on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So everybody, thank you very much. Raphael, do you want to add something, last words?
Thank you very much, Netanel. Thank you very much. Please, I'm really asking all of you, it's time to wake up. It's time to rise up. We've got a great opportunity. We're going to take it by our hands and take action. So just take action. Thank you.
Thank you.